Hello there my friends, welcome back to my channel. We are continuing the series of drawing analysis. We have looked at the concept of the page, what's drawing analysis of the mountains, tree, and sun. Today we are going to look at how to read how a person has drawn the human being or the human figure in the drawing. If it's a stick figure, that means this person is really minimalistic, like a true minimalistic with minimum to no requirements or expectations from life. If they are facing towards right, this concept comes in logo designing also a lot. But if if the person is facing to the right, that means they are futuristic, they are optimistic, they are looking forward to what life has to offer them. If they are facing towards left, they are fearful, they're running away from something. If they're front facing, they are ready for challenges, ready to face challenges head on, essentially. If they're showing their back, they are avoiding challenges, they're running away from them because they're scared. If their legs are towards left, but let's say the body or the face is facing forward, that means they are not ready to take action, because the legs in the symbology means depicts action taking. If the legs are towards right, you know how to read that. If their hands are tied behind the body, that means they're trying to hide something. If the human being is in the water, that means this person wants to enjoy money, because water, we learn in the later videos that water symbology relates to money. If they are well dressed, professionally dressed, suited, booted, that means they're really organized. If they're in shorts, that means they're fun loving, they're seeking enjoyment, holidaying. If they drew too many human beings, that means they are gregarious, they're outgoing, they're extrovert. As opposed to a single human, that means they'd like to be alone, they enjoy the company of self. If they have animals along with a human figure, even though we didn't give them the prompt, but they have animals, that means they are nature loving, they would be a good father, a caretaker. If a human being is resting against the tree, that means they need support. The support of the knowledge, support of a father figure, support of something to grow in life. At least that's what they believe. If they have like shaded the top part of the head, that means they suffer from migraine. And if there is shading or pestrosity, that shows the health issue in that part where the pestrosity is present. Remember, pestrosity is where they like to stay. That's the concept of the pestrosity we discussed a few videos back. If the stick figure is like disjointed, we don't have humans like these in real life, of course. So what it depicts is that they can't use their body fully, and they're uncoordinated. They would fall over, they would trip over. These are the people who draw human beings like that. If they draw a couple, that means they love their spouse, they love being with them. If you might encounter sometimes the people will say, I can't draw a human, I can't even draw a stick figure. That means they are not caring, they are devoid of emotions. So they might be workaholic too, like mechanic or machine like, devoid of emotions. If a female is looking towards left, that means the feminine energy within the human being who has done the drawing is fearful. or the fear could be related to a female. And for some reason, if they have extra leg, that means they need an extra layer of security. When it comes to money, they are extra cautious about things in life. If it's a smiling face, they're happy, they're cheerful, they look forward to life, they enjoy life. If they're dancing, they like to celebrate after winning. They're generally considered easygoing individual. If the let's say now some edge cases, look at some extreme different cases that you might see in the drawings you analyze. Let's say if the person is on a mountain and facing left. So what does the mountain depict? Solving problems. But since they are looking at towards left, they are uncertain about future, they are fearful about future, they loved problem solving perhaps in the past. Old human means they are very loving, caring, and they shows gratitude towards their parents. Yeah, that's all I could think of for analyzing human beings. We are almost nearing the end of the series. There's one more component to understand, and then we'll bring it all together in some example drawings. Till then, thank you for watching. Take care, like, and subscribe, and see you again soon.